So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. It is an absolutely beautiful day today, much nicer than it has been the last couple days. It's been pretty cold around here. Yesterday I think it was around 40 degrees and rain, kind of a mess, but today it's about 60, absolutely perfect. I'm down here at the wood yard, and what you're looking at is a good start to several projects for this spring and summer. These are white pine logs that came from the property down in West Virginia. Out of this wood, plus I'll need some more, we're gonna make a roadside firewood and egg stand. We need to make a wood shed for the West Virginia property. We're gonna build a hunting shack for the West Virginia property. And we will also be building a little shed up near the building there for bundling firewood. I won't get all of that out of these logs right here, but this will actually be a pretty good start. There's a lot of lumber in here. I'll be sawing some 2x4s, 2x6s, and a bunch of siding boards that I'll probably saw 7/8 of an inch thick. I was doing an inch, but I don't think it needs to be that thick. I think 7/8. I could probably get away with 3/4, but for siding, we'll go with 7/8. Oh, and speaking of West Virginia, I have a cabin update. If you saw that video the other day, concrete with the hosses came down, got the pad for the cabin and the patio poured. Well, I just talked to Danny Miller from Tri-State Gazebo. We're gonna wait a week for the concrete, and it looks like sometime towards the middle or end of next week, the cabin will be delivered. I can't wait. That's gonna be pretty exciting. It's gonna be something else. They have to take that cabin across a one-lane bridge and up all those back roads and get it into its spot. Danny acted like it wasn't a big deal, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, before we saw any of these logs, I need to cut some stickers and a few 4x4s out of some smaller logs that I have. And what we'll do, we'll make a nice kind of a platform to stack and sticker this lumber on. And I'll put some metal roofing over top of it. I like to make my stacks about 42 inches wide, even though I've got 48-inch forks. Once it gets up kind of high, it's easier to reach to the center if they're 42 inches wide. So I'm gonna fire up the mill, we'll cut some stickers, and we'll go from there. Quite a few stickers here. This will definitely get me started. These were about 11 feet 6 inches long, so if I'm going to cut 42 inches, that would give me 3 out of each one, right? Yeah, 3 out of each one. So that's definitely enough to get started. I think what I'm going to do, I'll bring my truck over here, load these in the back, and then we'll put a log on here and saw a few 4x4s. The stickers I'll take up to the building and I'll use my miter saw, you know, cut like 6 or 7 at a time to the right length, and I'll have them ready for when we start stacking and stickering white pine. A buddy of mine just stopped and dropped off a bunch of wire and a few boxes, even a few lights. They did a remodel on a rental and they had all this wire left over, so we will use this to cabin in West Virginia. I'm not exactly sure what all we're going to need down there, but this will be a good start. And this wire, this stuff's like gold now, so that was real nice of them. I got 3 nice siding boards out of this so far. These are 7/8 of an inch thick. I'll stand this up here and get 2 4x4s out of this piece on the bottom. So Melissa just came down.
Hi, how are you?
She's got a question, which we always said there's a subscriber for everything.
That has that information.
They know everyone. There's a subscriber for everything. This one, I don't think. But go ahead, Melissa.
Hey, I want to know if anyone out there has a mechanical bull.
One that can be moved.
Yeah. Like, could I borrow it? We're having...
Or rent it or whatever.
Yeah, I was saying that in good fun. But point me in the right direction, because for Eva's graduation party, she said, I'm going to get a mechanical bull. I'm like, psh, where would we find that? And then I'm like, you know.
Yeah. Then should we have an ambulance on standby with the mechanical bull?
For you and me if we get on it, yeah. But I think that would be fun. So now I got to find one.
Yeah, you're not going to start crying that Eva's graduating, are you?
I will. Yeah.
The last one.
It's very hard. It's very hard. But, and she's such a good kid. So it's, you know, not that my other kids weren't, but like they kind of pushed you to that limit where like you were like, oh, I'm so ready for you to go on to the next chapter. But,
when you have that last one.
Yeah. Yeah, she still likes us, so.
Well, we'll always have Hunter.
I could just squeeze him.
There was like a big gap between Hannah and Eva. What was it, 8 years or something? And Eva was, and still is, always a smile on her face. She gets that from her mom. But you know, we had a lot of rough days with Hunter growing up. I don't know, Eva was just always, I don't know, always had a smile on her face. Always just kind of made things better.
You're going to cry.
No, I'm not going to cry. But no, she did. And yeah, she's graduating. By the way, my voice is from allergies. I'm not ready to break down or anything.
I am. I don't have allergies.
My allergies are tearing me up. I never had them until problems with them until I was probably 45. And yesterday, like the concrete out front of the building, it was like yellow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you get that stuff in your head and get a little bit of a cough, but my throat's kind of jacked up. But
yeah.
We have bigger problems, though. I'm telling you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I just did? I used a battery-powered leaf blower to blow off the sawmill. I have to read you this comment from today's video. I just published a video this morning
Kind of amusing.
on the Steel MSA 300 chainsaw. Wait till you hear this comment. So Tim says, now remember, this was a video on a battery-powered chainsaw. And in that video, I said how the battery stuff kind of snuck up on me over the years. You know, we've got all the 20-volt VMAX stuff. I've got a battery-powered pole saw, leaf blower,
Battery-powered flashlight.
Battery-powered flashlight,
Crazy.
a few other things. But Tim said, Mike, extremely disappointed that you'd even give any publicity to this woke movement of battery crap and jamming EVs down our throats. It was a battery-powered chainsaw. I even mentioned in that video that, like, I'm not into the EV vehicle thing, but regardless of that,
Right.
there's just so many things in the world that you could be worked up about besides me doing a video on a battery-powered chainsaw. I just, but
Just highly disappointed.
when I read a comment like that, the first thing I do is scroll through the other 300 or 400 on a video of normal, insane people, and I want to thank you for being here. I do.
You said normal and sane.
Not normal.
It said, it kind of blurred that you said.
I did that once before. I said normal and sane, and
No.
people thought I said normal, insane people.
Yeah.
Normal, insane people.
Yeah.
You know, it's something. We go out places and we run into people. We go to meetups and we meet people. And super nice, normal people. All you see on the news or whatever is the worst of everything.
Right.
And the worst out there. There's a lot of good people out there. And I was thinking of this the other day. I'm kind of going off here. Like everyone that we associate with, we are just drawn to good, hardworking people. You know, the people that you've seen on our channel. You got Plumber Jim. Concrete with the Hosses. I'm going to forget a bunch
Danny
of...
Miller.
Danny Miller, Tri-State Gazebo. Who else?
Electric.
Randy that down in West Virginia the other day.
Oh, yeah.
These are the types of people
The septic.
that we...
Key septic.
Yeah, the Key Septic guy. Everyone. that we associate with are like-minded like us and just hardworking people, want to provide the best for their family. And so there's a lot of good people in the world. There are a few nut jobs, don't get me wrong, Tim. And but that's about it. So anyway, back to the sawmilling. Look at this. 2 beautiful 4x4s. I will use these to start stacking the rest of the white pine on. But I'm telling you, sawmill is just awesome. Like, isn't it nice, Melissa?
It's beautiful. It's very nice.
It's really nice.
It matches all your other stuff. So.
It's orange.
It's orange.
Here comes Hunter walking down.
Speaking of beautiful.
Hey, sunshine.
Actually, I have a funny story about that. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Go ahead.
When you said, "Hey, sunshine." So, when Hunter was going to school, he went to a private school for other kids like himself with autism or some special needs, and I would help him tie his shoes because he doesn't tie his shoes. I'd help him get his backpack ready. All those things that he just needs help with. And Eva was maybe in 3rd grade. And she said, just once, I wish you would just say, when I came home from school, you would say, "Hi, sunshine." And I'm like, where did that come from? She said, you always say it to Hunter, and you're always helping him with his shoes and his backpack. And I'm like, it just cracked me up that she saw it as, he got "hello, sunshine," and she did not.
Say hi to everyone, Hunter. Did you come down here? Do you want to go somewhere? All right. I'm done, so we'll get in the truck and head to Sheets or something. But anyway, you want to wrap this video up?
Yeah. Thanks so much for being here. We appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.